Hello guys, welcome to Spellrazor. This is a free game and you might be wondering why we are staring at this static screen of text, but that's because it's the premise of the game. It's the backstory, so to speak. So let me just read it aloud for you right now so you don't have to strain your eyes. In 1981, Duncan Michael Bauer completed work on a game named Spellrazor. His company fired him, citing increasing mental instability as the reason. Surprisingly, they also ordered the game's hardware and printouts destroyed. Duncan, known as DMB, was never heard from again and several rumors began. Some believe he was silenced to stop him talking about Spellrazor's effects on the second test audience. Others say he was secretly recruited to the CIA to create Polybius. In 2014, I received a blank brown envelope containing a 67-page printout. The listing's title was Spellrazor. No other details were present. It was written in an obscure variant of 6502 assembler, and translating it was a slow, painful process. I finished the work in October of 2015. I don't understand 50% of the code as it self-modifies and glitches, but I am happy. Spellrazor deserves to be free, to spread, to inculcate. Dean Carter 2015. Press return to boot Spellrazor. We'll do just that. So how cool is this menu? It's like going back in time, and I really like the music as well. So the infinite electric dungeon awaits. Find spells, kill monsters, use the exit portal. And here are the controls on the screen as well. I already know them. And high scores, so you can see who's best in the world. That's Spellrazor. I just love this menu screen. I can just stare at it all day and listen to the techno music. But we're not gonna do that. We're going to have to check out the gameplay, so let's go. We'll play on normal. Go into slow-mo only when danger is near and there are no key presses. And then we choose a world. We could pick a fixed one, play a world based on the seed. You can change this by typing letters and numbers on the title screen. Or we could do the daily challenge. Just gonna do a random world. So here we are. We entered level 1, arrows to move. We can head up here. And see it enters slow motion when this enemy right there is near. And we have 3 spells on the A key, so if you press A, we can shoot at them and then we expend that spell. Now we picked up 2 B spells, and actually there's a spell for each key on the keyboard, basically from A to C. So I don't know what they do, except for the A one is the arrow. Sit down here and take a look at this. Hint, remember you can change how slow-mo works by pressing C to L. Yeah, you can change that. Right now it's always on. So you see we move around in slow-mo constantly, and now it's always off, and now it's only on when there's danger, and there's danger to the right and right below us. So let's fire the arrow here. I took out that guy. We have 2 more arrows on the A key. Picked up a lot of different spells here. We got an H as well. I don't know what that does. So let's head over here, and we have a sword we can use on space, and when we hit the chest it'll open up and there might be something in it. So that little question mark down there is an enemy. So there we see it. So we can. I missed it. I'm out of A spells. So let's press the B key here, and we hit it with something else. So up here, you can see a text, and you can only see the text when you're standing in the correct place in the room. Otherwise, it'll be sort of mumbled. And you use that to enter doors and stuff like that when they're locked. See, this one opened on its own. We'll head down here. Oh, you need to use the B spell. We're out of A spells. We'll open up this chest here. We got an E spell. We'll try and see what that is right now. It's a laser beam. And that opened up the portal on the left, so we can head to the next level. There's a text on the wall here as well. Press return for console. Oh yeah, that's right. So you have this console, and it sort of tells the story of the game in here. And you can also buy and sell stuff and see the controls and everything else. And you just type in what you want to do. So for now we'll type in secrets, access developers, secret commands. So March 2nd, 1981, I've added this console in order to access secret functions. Anything shown in white is a command. For example, there's a new undocumented info command, which allows me to see exactly where players are in the dungeon and other useful details. I'll make bug squashing easier after the initial test, booked for April 3rd. The sooner the test is done, the sooner I can finish the game and get some sleep. So we could type in white Yes, right, or info. So we get where we are, level 1, position, and how many spells we have in gold and all that stuff, and test. They'll unleash 10 random kits on Spellrazor for 10 to 20 minutes each. I earn a point for each minute they play over the 10-minute mark. A total of over 100 points means the game gets further funding. Or I get paid, if you want to be cynical. Bring on the cynicism, it keeps me enjoyed. April 3rd. It's 9 PM and I'm off home. The randomizer function is in. Jeff dropped off the test report just after 8 PM. I gave it a quick skim, and the good news is that we are funded. The bad news is that the 27 fire button seems to be right on the edge of putting some players off. This is much as I expected. Worse, some players also reported audio-visual distortions, headaches and nausea. I know I'm doing some wacky scale and rotation stuff with the 6502 variant I'm using. But it wouldn't cause reactions like this worryingly. I have experienced several of the same symptoms. New commands discovered, randomizer. So you get the backstory for the game and you discover more of the plot and everything else in the console. Just check one more. It's now possible to randomize the player's spells using the shuffle command in this console. I made it so that players lose 25% of their spells in order to deter cheaters. But it's still useful for playing about with different spell limitations. Alright. So let's jump out of the console for now and play the game. So let's open this chest. We got an F spell, which I have no idea what that does. Did we miss anything up here? Security imminent. Alright, let's get out of here. Head to the portal. So now we're in level 2 and we can see some monsters down there. We have tons of spells and I have no idea what any of them do, except that the A is the arrow and I think the H was the laser beam. So let's try the H on this guy. That's pretty fast and I'm completely missing it, so I'll make it run a straight line here and hit it. Oh, that doesn't do anything. N key? What was that? Let's press the I key here for this spell. That didn't do anything. N again. There's a sonar, I think. I spent most of our spells trying to kill that thing. Some more stuff here. Let's try the T. What happened? T depleted to 0, so we warped over here, I think. Alright, so at least we escaped. See if there's anything there. We got 2 A spells, that's the arrows, I know. So we should be able to take care of the flies then. There's one creeping up on the left there. I missed it. That one will hit. There we go, and we got 2 more B spells. So what does it say? Always keep some spare shield spells. If you can't afford to buy them, you can use the console to sell other spells for gold. Okay. There's also a hint here. Let's check that. You cannot exceed 10 of any spell. Anything more that you pick up will be converted into gold. That's fine. So let's see. We have this B spell. And one more. So grab these and open up the chest. See what's in it. Nothing. So let's head over here. So let's just use these B spells. We have 10 of them. And just shoot this bullet. Seems pretty effective. And we hit the frog or whatever that is. Open up the chest. Grab the stuff. Let's use more B spells here. So there's a text on the wall. What does it say? To find the right spot to stand. Tesla lead genius, yeah. Inventor of electricity. So that would be correct. Is that gonna hit? It's a near miss. It bounces off the wall. Okay, so that's how it differs. Is it us? No shields, press S to cast shield. Alright, so we did have a shield spell, but we have to be careful because the B spell bounces off the walls if you don't hit the monster. So you don't commit suicide by a B spell. Security imminent, so maybe it's timed. I don't really know. There's something over there. That thing is shooting at us. Okay, so it's more dangerous than the other ones. And now we lost our shields, so we'll bring them back up. So if we take too long, we're going to get chased. A little bit like Pac-Man, I guess. So here's the portal. Did we miss anything? I don't think so. Let's head through the portal. So we're at level 3, treasure vault on this level. Seek the 4 character code hidden in the vault glitches and type it into the console to unlock the door. Okay. So we have to stand here, it looks like. B7IH. So this would be... we have to find the vault first, I guess. I completely forgot the code now. Was it BI7H? I think. Guess we can also always run back there. This looks like a bigger level. Oh, so we have to press S again, get the shields back. There's also gold there that we can pick up. I'm just gonna use the B spell on this thing. So it bounced off the wall and it did come back to hit it. So where's the vault? It's not in there, that's for sure. Alright, maybe down here. It's another chest. This is a pretty big level, actually. Alright, let's so we did hit it with the bouncing bullets here. These two. So we still haven't found anything resembling a vault. Will that hit? Yeah. Alright, maybe over here. I just hit myself. Spend another shield here. I was too scared of the chest, so I launched a bullet at it. Maybe that's the vault up there. So B is depleted to 0, so now we have to start using another spell. We'll use the A spell with the arrow. Here's another info. The console has information about every spell and every creature. Okay. So you can see what all the spells do in the console. If you can figure out what command to type in. That one's quick. Security imminent. We don't like that. We depleted that. Let's hit it with maybe a K spell. K is unavailable. We're getting shot. S for shield. Alright, what are we gonna try now? I maybe. I got killed. Adventurer killed on level 3 by security bot. New high score though, so it's not all bad. So I guess we need to figure out how to see what the different spells do in the console. Let's just head back into the game here. We'll do a normal one. And a random. So let's just pick up some actual spells here. And try and enter the console. Here, list your spells. So we have arrow and shield, so maybe just A. Fly straight toward an enemy, causes damage on contact, then disappears. And then we have the shield, adds 1 shield to the caster, can stack more than 1 if you buy shield up. Okay, so we should be more careful about what we use our spells for. And we have 4 arrow spells, we should be able to take that one out fairly easily. Got lots of A spells here. Now we got an E spell, I don't know what that does. We also don't know what the C spell does. E is a linear beam of pure energy capable of cutting through multiple enemies at once. And C is summons a small orbiting sprite bot who casts spells at nearby enemies. I wonder if it's timed. I might try and just cast that right now. I'll press C, and we get this little companion. And we'll see if it will stay with us. Yeah, it seems like it does. That's very handy, so it just kills these enemies for us. You can change how slow-mo works, we know that. So this little bot will take care of these enemies for us. Let's use an arrow on that one. There we go. So we cleared the room, but let's head down here. See what's in this box. And then we'll head to the next level. We lost our companion bot. So now we have to old school our way through the dungeon. the spells always auto-target, so you just have to fire the correct spell and make sure the enemy is running towards you, or you might not hit it. There we go. We can buy shield up in the console if you type shield up, if you have gold. We only have 5 gold, but we do have a shield anyway. I don't know what the F spell is, I just want to check that. Stops all visible enemies from moving. Beware, they can still cast spells. Okay, so we can freeze time. So that's handy if we meet a lot of enemies at the same time. See, I missed that one. Ah, that's just bad. We do have 5 shields, so we can spend 1 round, get back up. So it's a hint. Yeah, we already know that. Same hints as last time. Alright, let's see. Hit this guy. I just spent 2 spells not hitting it, so I guess I have to time it a little bit better. So we haven't been in here. And we already know about the shields. Another fly. And we also know Tesla is a genius. So let's head this way. That's a good shot. So I guess you have to move fairly quickly, because now security is imminent, so we really want to clear the dungeon. There's 2 misses before the security comes. That's the security bot. We can't use the portal when the security bot's here. Damn it. So the portal is locked. I tried to run into it. Alright guys, that's the game, Spellrazor. It's a lot of fun, and you can uncover the backstory in the console as you go, as well as try out, I think it's 24 different spells that you can use, making your way through the maze of neon light. So hit the arcade like it's 1981 and see if you can create a new high score. The download link is in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.